is teal from coming to you from a garage, and last video I showed you back box build. This is the backlight. This is literally my third take on this video, and I'm just changing the order of how I've done it. Usually I should light the end of the video, but whatever. I keep running out of space on my camera. Anyways, so right now it's being lit by my LED strip in the back. 12-volt LED strip I got from Amazon, and then I have a 12-volt power supply I got from Amazon, and they work pretty good. Now you notice right now there's actually a crack in the glass. Whole story behind that, but I decided not to change it. And right now, even in person, from this distance, you can barely, unless you know it's there, you can barely tell that the glass is even cracked. So I kept it that way, and I like it. And so keep in mind here, the art right now is done by paint. That's the characters are all done in crayon, and then I cut them out of paper and then Mod Podge them on to the whole thing, and the background is painted. And then the color of the edges, the gray. I couldn't get a gray color from paint to show as gray. It always shows brown, so I actually the edges, the corners are the four triangles are printed paper gray, and that shines through nicely. So, point being, and like the thicker paint you have, and depending on how you do the paint, light does not shine through quite as good. And it's a whole process figuring out how to. So, really, what I say is, if you want to paint your back glass or do the art in any way other than printing, you can. It just takes a lot more work and a lot of tests to see what colors shine through, because the color changes when light is put behind it, when it comes to paint at least, or acrylic. And thankfully the character's color stays pretty much the same with crayon, I guess. And that worked well, but so I'm happy with my result. But more common way to do it, and the way, if you have this option more available, and you can go to a print shop. CVS Photo, Walgreens Photo, Prints, or whatever, does not, they print stuff, but I have not been able to find where they print stuff large enough that's still translucent and let light go through. Steve from the Pinball Room, I asked him how he did this, and he has, I don't think it was his maker space that he uses, but the light, or sorry, a print shop, like an more official print shop by him that does this. And that's where he had it printed, and they were able to do bigger prints of art where light could go through nicely, but not too much. So I'm going to take this off. This is right here in the back. I've got it routed in, with the frame routed a little bit, so this sits there and flush, so it's not raised up too high, and you're sticking out at all. And it's just screwed in, and this is like a thick, stronger cardboard type material. You could probably use just normal cardboard too, but I like this better, and I had it readily available. So take these off. On the inside, I gave it a good amount of space so that the LED strip doesn't show through, like you can't see where it is specifically, and the light spreads throughout the whole image. And I got it's just a 12-volt LED strip I got off Amazon, strewn throughout the whole thing. It's got like a sticky tape on the back of the LED strip, so that keeps it on pretty well. And then I use hot glue in various spots, soldered a little bit, and which was literally just for the connection over here, and yeah, that works pretty darn good. Nice thing about doing this on take 3 is that my video gets shorter every time. I'm able to say things faster somehow. Last video was like 8 minutes long. It's only 5. Okay. So I think that's about it. I mean, you just screw back on top, and then it slides back into your back box. Like I said, if you want to do the art printed is easier per se, just costs more. And then plus, if you print it, you have to like design it somewhere on a graphic design. That was one other reason I didn't do it, because that way, because I didn't have a graphic design type software to do that. I mean, I did make a little. I used Canva to design it beforehand on the computer, but it wasn't like not exactly what I wanted, but it was a good concept of it. Gave me a good idea. And then yeah, I just painted it and I had to do a lot of measurements to get the characters what I wanted them in the art, so the characters were in the middle, and it worked out. So yeah, pretty short video. Guess that's two. This is Teal signing off. Oh, sorry, just saw a mouse. Thankfully we're outside, so. Alright, I'll see ya.